Hi, and welcome to the May 2025 monthly energy forecast with me, Master Intuitive Marisa Liza Pell. I'm so excited to be bringing you this forecast this month, and we have a couple new additions to the forecast. I'm always improving and always adding new things. So, very excited to get into it. So, if you're just joining us, hello, we do these every month on the first of the month. And we go over a couple different things. The first is the key theme of the month. So that's kind of the story of the forecast of what you're going to experience with the larger energies, the cosmic energies, as we go through the month. And then I'm going to go over some of the actual cosmic alignments that are happening this month and how that connects. So we're going to go over this piece by piece. And if you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments. Or if you like this forecast, definitely subscribe, right? So we do this every month. Sometimes we're live and you can interact with me, and sometimes we are pre recorded. So today we're going to go over the monthly 2025 monthly energy forecast. And I always have a theme for each month and I channel it as I go along. And this month's theme is the tough edit. And then we're also including a hero's journey because the forecast is not just about predicting what's coming up for the month. It's not just about, well, what did Marisa say for the month? What did she say for the day? What's going on each day? And looking at it more of a predictive type of thing, like to gain control of the future. Like that's really not the point of the forecast and what we're trying to do. We're looking at the bigger energies so that you can understand the layers of energies that are going on so you know the best timing to make decisions for yourself and also how those energies are impacting you. So I like to kind of give you an overview, not just of every day. And in our membership, we do have every single day in a PDF guide that I channel for every single day, and you get those days. But the purpose of it is not to do forward predictions. The whole month has a theme for it, and each day has certain action steps and themes for each day, but they all kind of weave together and integrate into what I call a hero's journey. So it's a journey that you're going to be going on every month. And actually, if you look back to April, you will find that if you put it into a story form, each single day that I talk about isn't random and scattered. It's that the hero is taking a journey each day. And that last month, the hero's journey, if you look at the themes and you look at every date, is relating to the journey that's going on all month. So, yes, there's an overall theme, but each day also links to the day before it and the day after it and the whole story connected to it. So, what I'm adding now to the monthly energy forecast, it is a little different, as you know. But I'm adding a monthly activation for the hero's journey connected to the theme and the story of the month and the journey that you're going to be going on and experiencing. So, first, let's go to the theme, which is the tough edit. And I'm sure with that, with that name, you probably understand where I'm going with it. So, as May comes into focus, we're being asked to take a hard look at excess and not just the obviously toxic things we already know we need to let go of. So there is a deeper, more subtle edit. It's about the people, places, and things that aren't necessarily bad. In fact, some of them might be good energy and they might serve a purpose or feel comforting. But here's the truth, they're no longer aligned with where you're going. And while they might seem nice to have these things, they could actually be what's slowing you down. So think about that closet that's full of clothes that you haven't worn in years. Maybe you bought them and never wore them, but keep telling yourself you'll use them one day, right? Maybe you're hanging on to the outfits from high school or the ones that you hope to fit into again, or maybe they belong to someone special and you just can't bring yourself to let them go. So these items might even carry positive energy or sentimental value, but they're not really helping you right now. So they're cluttering your space, they're draining your energy and keeping you from fully exhaling, taking that deep breath and moving forward. So they're not the problem, but they're a symptom of a deeper energy that's weighing you down. So let's remember, and like I said before, these forecasts aren't just about this month. They're part of a larger arc and a journey, a spiritual journey. And in that journey, you are the guide. You are the hero. Actually, you're the hero and I'm the guide. So I'm the weather forecaster for your journey. and the guide. But it's up for you to actually take the steps you need to take to step into these things. So to really get the most out of these forecasts, it's essential to revisit the themes from previous months and connect the dots. So this isn't about prediction, it's about presence. And if you're only checking the calendar to see what each day predicts, you're actually missing the magic of the forecast. These forecasts are an energetic weather report for those who are truly walking the path. So if you've been tuning into each month, you'll start to see how everything fits together and how far you've actually come. The clarity you've been waiting for begins to rise, not from logic or overthinking, but from within the spaciousness that you've cultivated. And suddenly, without trying, you start to feel online again intuitively, right? You know what you need to do and you know what you need to release, not just in theory, but like deep inside in your bones. It's not about making huge moves just yet. The light of the hermit's lantern that we see and the wise person, the wise sage that's leading you, can only illuminate the next step. And if you try to future pace too much or rush ahead, you're going to likely miss the gift that the moment calls for. So this month, we're being called to release excess. And yes, some of it will be hard to part with. Some of it you actually like, but it's taking up energetic real estate. It's crowding your container and it's making it hard to move forward freely. So these are the things that keep the weight on, scatter your mind and fill your schedule or space with maybes instead of pure and clear momentum. So each time you open that metaphorical or literal closet door, the clutter just spills out and there's no space to step into something new. So in early May, especially that first week, you're going to start to feel exactly what these things are. You may already be sensing them during the final days of April. The clarity is arising, not just as a to-do list, but as a knowing and a deep knowing. And trust me, the next steps will come, but only one at a time. And this is how this leg of the journey is going to work. If you were shown the final outcome now, you wouldn't know how to get there anyway. You need to walk it step by step and let yourself be led. So this will likely be an emotional purge as well. Not because what you're releasing is bad, but because some of it feels like it's still part of you. Still, the call to step into your dreams is much louder in May. It's much louder now, and it requires space. If you wanted more support as you went along in your journey with implementation, we align our trainings with the hero's journey and the higher energies at play. And you can just go into the link in the video, and that will take you to that deeper work. So the May energy is quick. Okay. So the numbers 555 are going to be strong. And it's time to, like I said, buckle up, let go, and enjoy the ride. And don't forget to laugh along the way. The universe has more surprises in store than you can imagine. So now we're going to just wrap up the theme and talk about this for a quick second, that it's really easy to get to a point with things, whether they're people, places, or things. You're like, this is horrible. This is toxic. This is something I no longer want in my life. And it's easier to justify letting those things go, right? Or getting to the point where they're so bad that you don't have a choice, or they're so broken that you don't have a choice. But a lot of the excess that May is calling you to release are things that you like, are things that are okay. They're not that bad. You may actually like them. They're people, they're things that are just, not aligning with the higher levels of activation. And we can only really attract where we are. So if you are moving forward and if you're transcending and transforming and taking steps in for yourself, then people, places, and things that you like just might be great. And you might like those people, places, and things, but they might not be serving the level that you want to go to. So it's important to think about releasing things in excess, even if you like them, that may not be serving the path forward. Okay. Really important, because we talk about purging emotionally, mentally, physically. I talk about that a lot. And sometimes it's like, oh, we know that these things are like creating patterns in our life or toxic or whatever. But this excess purge in the month of May is not that. It's about what's holding us back from moving forward quickly and accelerating. So let's look at the May 2025 cosmic and energy highlights. So May ushers in a wave of energetic acceleration, emotional depth, and cosmic pruning. This month supports inner awakening, strategic release, and intuitive next steps, guiding you to clear space for aligned expansion. So now we're going to go over the key astrological events that are taking place in May, which you need to be aware of. And like I said, in my membership in Ignite and Illuminate, I have a very, very in-depth guide with all of these transitions, all these cosmic events, the hero's journey story, plus every single day of the month channeled for you in this guide, as well as a calendar layout as well. So if you like all of these resources, plus my soul alignment pathway, which takes you through the transformation to uplevel your life step by step, release the patterns, and break through your ceilings, you want to join us in the Ignite and Illuminate membership. And that link will be below. Okay, so let's go over the key astrological events in order for when they're happening in May. So the Pluto retrograde begins May 4th, 2025. Pluto stations retrograde in Aquarius, calling us inward to reevaluate our relationship with power, control, and transformation. And this deep review period invites necessary shedding. So what I do is I channel the forecast first. I just channel it. And then I look up the astrological events, and they seem to kind of line up and actually overlay my channeled messages. So the energies are all connected, right? And so in the guide that I have in our membership, it'll actually give you the insights on how to implement all of these aspects to the theme of the forecast for the month. So you get the greatest benefit in your alignment and your action steps that you're going to be taking for your business, for your life, and for your relationships. Now, the second aspect is the Aquarian meteor shower, and that's at the peak May 5th and 6th, 2025. A cosmic reminder that light can burst through the darkness. With about 44% moonlight, early morning sky watchers may still catch these dreamy remnants of Halley's Comet. And then we have a full moon on May 12th, and that is emotional intensity meets deep truth. So this full moon invites you to release through honesty, shadow work, and inner transformation. Then we have the sun conjunct Uranus in Taurus on May 17th. Expect surprises. Okay. This energy brings breakthroughs in identity, stability, and how we value freedom. A wild card moment may appear for many of you. Saturn enters Aries on May 25th, a major shift into bold personal leadership. Discipline meets drive. We're asked to take responsibility for the life we say we want and start building it. Then we have a new moon in Gemini on May 26th at 10:02 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is fresh energy for intentions around clarity, communication, and connection, perfect for visioning your next steps in alignment with your inner voice. And then we have the Mercury Kazemi. I'm probably not even pronouncing it correctly. May 29th, an illuminating mental moment. Expect crystal clarity, important messages, or realizations that help connect the dots. And this is a great day for writing, teaching, or planning. So I'm going to be walking you through the bigger moments in May right now. And if you're inside our Ignite and Illuminate membership, you're already going to be getting a day-by-day in-depth breakdown so you can move with the membership more precisely. So now I'm going to be going over the May 2025 3 to 5 key date and theme highlights that I find are really relevant and important. So May 1st through 3rd is what we're going to call crystalline clarity. This month opens with rare stillness and pure knowing. So if you slow down and listen, the answers that you seek are already within you. No drama, just deep inner truth. But you have to create the space in order to be able to get that download. So the second key theme, May 5th, is springing forth into the moment. Another major energetic leap forward after a brief period of self-doubt. By May 5th, you realize the old fears were just remnants of the past, and you feel ready now to move ahead with complete confidence. May 15th is a surprising new direction. It brings an unexpected breakthrough, something better than you could have ever imagined. May 21st through the 23rd, collaborations begin in partnerships. Fresh partnerships and collaborations start coming into view. New perspectives enter the mix, but final decisions are not yet made, okay? So stay open and stay discerning. May 31st, full arrival into certainty. This month closes with a powerful sense of inner arrival. You anchor a level of self trust and readiness you might not ever have fully embodied before. So a new era begins. So I am very excited for those key highlights for you for the month. And then we're going to be going over the hero's journey in the story in our enhanced energy forecast, as well as every single day of the month. And I'm going to show you around a little bit with that guide and what's offered in the guide as well. But this month, what I'm adding to the enhanced energy forecast in our membership is the hero's journey audio activation. And I'm putting the theme of the month and the different dates together into a activation, an energetic journey, so that you can actually activate the energy of the theme of the month plus the action steps along the way. And that will also be new and included for our members in Ignite and Illuminate, which is in the link below as well. So you'll be able to listen to the hero's journey activation in your favorite audio player. So just a quick energy event legend. Here is May 4th, Pluto retrograde, May 5th through 6th, the meteor shower, full moon in Scorpio the 12th, Sun conjunct Uranus the 17th, Saturn enters Aries on the 25th, new moon in Gemini the 26th, and the mental clarity moment on May 29th. So a May 2025 reminder, you are not chasing energy this month. You are becoming the energy. Opportunities are being attracted to you. And each turning point brings you closer to your soul's next level. You're ready, you're here, and the new era begins. So now I'm going to show you what the enhanced PDF guide looks like and what is included if you decide you want to go deeper with the forecast during the month of May. So I'm really excited to show you what the enhanced energy forecast PDF guide looks like if you decided that you would like to go deeper with the forecast and get into the soul alignment pathway work that is in our membership. So over here, you see it's kind of, there's a lot of tabs and they relate to the different sections of the forecast, but you'll have the theme and then you're going to see all of the key astrological events and then how the channeled messages align with the cosmic map. Okay, so all of them are here. And then you're going to see the key date and theme highlights overview that we talked about in the video, as well as all of the different dates here for the forecast, every single one for the month, and then the full hero's journey activation, which is going to be written out as well as in audio form. So it's going to be on your favorite podcast player. We actually have a private podcast in Ignite and Illuminate, and I upload coaching calls, I upload different energy activations, I upload meditations, and I upload different topics to the private podcast. So you get that also in addition to the soul alignment pathway and the guide in the membership. And you'll have a little calendar overview and your event legend and also an accelerated path option. Thanks again for coming out to the May 2025 monthly energy forecast with me, Master Intuitive and Soul Alignment Strategist, Marisa Liza Pell. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you very soon.